You are now listening to the Drunken Monks Podcast.
Well, thank you, love. I
Yeah,
didn't even know that you were
yeah,
taking
you
it.
want a
Yeah.
down-to-earth bitch on it. Yeah, it was a bad bitch. Now I'm
No.
confused.
Down to earth chick, bad bitch. Bad bitch, like the bad bitch owns the word.
I don't
Like, even though you hate the
I
word,
hate the word. I don't use
she
the
hates
word.
the word. She hates the word. But that's why too
I
that I
don't
kind
even
of said it
think-
as well, because I was hoping
I-
that you were gonna jump in and tell him,
think-
no,
I
there's
think-
not supposed to be a bitch. And I'm like, I wanted you to.
I think women all over the world, they already owned the word bitch, so it's not even what do you
Nah,
call it?
not all
It's
over the
not
world.
even
Not-
bad anymore. Yeah, they call. I mean, it's like the word.
Dog, you're talking
it's like
to a
the word
card-carrying feminist
NIGGA,
over
right?
here, no?
Ah,
Really?
shush.
You're talking to a card carrying
Really?
feminist here,
Not
brother.
really, Mar.
And
So you have become a feminist,
no, not
At
become
what
a
age?
feminist.
I was born a feminist.
Obviously because you're a woman.
No, because I
Start doing
believe in equality.
Oh, there it is. There it is. No.
Let me ask you something real quick, right?
Uh-huh.
Whenever was the woman on this planet lesser than a man?
No, well, it depends what you look at, but if you look in terms of who has financial power, it's not women. For majority of history, it's never been women.
Western history. So.
Really?
Well,
Western history. Because come on, we could point to like a couple.
Really?
Like
Really?
we can point to a couple of matriarchies of history too.
I have looked at my African heritage extensively,
Mhm.
and I see and I hear how men treat women, like in the black community, like not Western, like you know, from the core. Women have always been equal, or
What was that story that we read
even
from
more,
Tyrone? Like elevated.
even more, than men.
But we heard a story from Tyrone, too, that like even though you had the two, like
The
you had the
most
other woman,
important,
where if she said it wasn't working that day and that type of shit.
the most important person within a black community is the black woman.
Easily.
Easy.
I don't know if I agree. I know there
You
have been influential women, and I know all these things that you're saying. But if you're looking right now today, I'm living right now today. If you're looking at who has in the most places in the world at this moment political power, it's not women. People with political power are making decisions for women while not consulting women. If you look at
Baby girl,
sexism, it's still rampant.
You are looking it from a political standpoint within a Western society.
But I'm living in a society that pretends to be Western.
I like that one.
That pretends to be Western.
I like that one.
Yes.
But we
Pretends to be
all
Western.
know who the backbone matriarch is in every black family, don't we?
But still, she has to work 2-3 jobs to support her family. She's earning less than a man in the same position. And there are all kind of things that I would say I would like for it to be a little bit more equal.
Does earning lesser money makes you less relevant within
No, that's not what I'm
Okay.
saying. But
within that matriarchy,
But wait a
within
minute,
that.
no,
No,
but
but-
we need money to survive.
And I was
we
about
need
to
to
say
pay
that,
Aqua
Andy.
Electra, which is not
I
cheap.
mean,
we need to feed our children.
Me, as a
We-
black man, as a black man within the Western society, I get lesser money paid for the same job as my Caucasian
Brothers and sisters.
brothers and sisters.
But that doesn't mean that it's okay. I would
It
like
doesn't
for you
mean
to
that it's
earn
okay.
as much, or if you're better at your craft,
But I'm
more
telling
than
you,
than
it's not about men and women.
No, it is. It's about many things. It's about men and women. It's about black and white. It's about straight and gay. It's about fat
Catholic
and
or not
thin. It's
Catholic.
about ugly and beautiful. It's about there's so many differences, and not because everything is different. You should not have a say or try to make it a little bit more equal. Because I indeed, women are often the backbone of society, but the burden of the household and running the household falls on the woman. They get paid less.
Raising the kids.
Most of the time, in cases of domestic violence where there is really bodily injury, it's women as the victims. So I can name a list of things that, if you look across the board, that women are not presteren as good as men. They're not in the same position, or they don't have the same privilege as men.
I told
And
you,
I'm
boys.
not saying that black man and then of course there's a white man. No, I'm not saying that there's no difference and you should not fight for that. But I'm saying that should not diminish that women should also be able to step up a little bit.
There you go.
Listen.
Sí, pero sorry, gusto ko
He wants to
No,
stay a
it's
long
good.
time.
It's good. Let him talk.
Treshing, Kiko bonoting awoki, manera kasi manera ela forwarto hoy.
Sim.
Kiko bonoting awoki, ku umueno dapat dating sheng do sheng ay pasa. Mana mo bisa, but sigung abo ting gender gap pay gap ainda.
Sim.
Okay.
But it's not just a pay gap, bro.
It's huh?
It's not just a pay gap, bro. Look, and this is not me picking up for my partner. This is just truth. Dave Chappelle, who the three of us love and enjoy, right? He made a joke that to me was one of his best jokes, at least best thought out jokes. He had explained that when he started, there were certain times that he was paid in cash, and this one time he got paid $30,000 in cash, but he was still living in Brooklyn, so he had to go home with a backpack with $30,000 in cash, and no one. And this is Brooklyn back in the early '90s, not now.
Brooklyn.
You know what I mean? Brooklyn. So
Brooklyn, right?
he could get jacked at any moment.
He could get got.
And he'd go through the whole story about how he felt, and there's the whole thing. And then he said, and that's how I imagine women that have pussies, because at every moment they could get got for what they have. You know what I mean? That was one of the best jokes, and to this day,
A joke, man. Yeah.
no, but it's not a joke, but it was a point.
Yeah,
and like he brought it over in a joke. But what I'm saying is like, just to give the perspective of the thing is like, they constantly gotta work with that. They constantly gotta, like, you and I don't get every fucking moment. You know what I mean? And like, we know that our uncle might have raped us when we were young, and so this is our impression now, or whatever. And we gotta stick with that. I have a lot of, I dare say, not even a majority, a super majority, like 80-90% of women that I know that I've spoken to that were able to open up to me and be like, yo, Jared, I was raped when I was a kid. Like there's no exception. Black, white, this, that, whatever. You got a pussy, you can get raped. That's the feeling. That's the idea. You know what I'm saying? And for you to have to walk around with that, like, I could walk around with that, but I don't feel like I'm gonna get raped on the road. I might get jacked. I might get, I got cameras and some shit. I gotta, like, try to protect that. But I don't feel like I'm gonna get violated like every fucking moment. They have that. A lot of women have that.
Mi por imaginarmi, no te pensavo que no te existí.
Sí.
Pero, pambisa, mi persona, ti tur caminda, din tur film com matra, mi no ami a diferença aí. Mas como dus com visual, com anto si tabo da tin caso na assim na mes, ta pa sombra nos atramesso caminda e pa sombra mita verdade, hombre, mi trabalho tava mais pisaco que muito, e não em verdade, assim lo qual a mi tava para assim, of não porta mesmo tanto tempo no trabalho, of eta mel zic mais tanto, dus tem paricos ku
But that's what she said in the start too.
Pero
Is
also,
more things.
good point ku bahasi. Dus, babi, sabo nunca no experiencia assim na, maar that's the same thing a white man can say. You can work with white men and they will say, I've worked.
A mí tampoco no sinchele ni ku preto, ni ku blanco, ni ku marrom, ni ku hel, ni ku blauw, mi no sinchele.
So the world is a peaceful place?
What?
So the world is a peaceful place. And
Fuck no.
Pa ami ainda si. Sorry.
No, pero si
Your experience.
Mi maneira de manuvrar portar, mi maneira de manuvrar portar.
pero a wobota wak foi de bo perspectief. Pero bo por abstrair tiki, bo por wak society breed.
Bird's eye view.
Polaga.
Anto e ore bota weta.
Away, pero me fiero nessa bisa, masali bisa. Away, mabiba hopi caminda. Mabiba de barrio na ni mais rico que tem, mabiba de ghetto, mabiba de mundi, mabiba tour caminda. Pa mi, a mi tawag tur gente como gente, mi nota mira yung diferencia.
Sí, pero that's the good thing about you. And that's
a good thing
a
about a lot of men.
Pero assim
A lot
There
of
are
people,
assholes.
a lot of people,
There
I
are a
would
lot
say.
of assholes, and there are a lot of bitches. You know what I mean?
Both sides.
Both sides. Because even though maybe it's not out there,
Yeah,
but men get battered,
of course, I know.
men get abused,
For sure.
men get cheated on.
Of
For
course.
sure.
men cry.
Of course, I hope so.
Filling the prison up.
Listen, men get made fun of here on this island because I have a police friend, and he tells me like, yo, you know how many men, cry and stuff, and they don't file a report because their women is beating them and everything. So there are assholes, male assholes, and there are assholes, female assholes.
I agree.
See? Okay. Now, I understand what he's saying, that you got a pussy so you can get raped, that's Nikki. But those men, they are not 100%.
No, understandable and all kind of thing, but it doesn't mean that the threat is less to me.
The threat is there, but the threat, everybody has a threat in their lives, or as soon as they're here on this world. In the animal kingdom, every motherfucker has a threat. Everybody has a threat. And to me, the thing is, I have nothing against feminism. Yeah?
But
Feminism to me should be the empowerment of women.
Not the denigrerend van men.
Sorry?
Not the denigrerend.
At all.
But that's not what feminism is.
At all.
For you.
Pero tem diferente maneira como
See,
trece na mesma
It's the same thing as the asshole men. You have good men, you have asshole men.
Yeah.
So you have...
Feminism during, I think the movement started in late 60s, in the 70s, right? Has become or taken a route that the man, the male subject, the male human species is an enemy. Don't want the female, right?
I don't
didn't
agree.
start-
That's-
it-
that-
it-
I don't
hold on,
agree.
hold on, guys.
Hold on. And don't want the female to get ahead or do something because of whatever. But all of those men have been birthed by a woman.
And you
know
would
what I mean?
think that all those men who abuse women would think, oh my God, I was birthed by a woman.
But then again, you have this woman who lets, ¿cómo te llamas, Koy?
Who lets?
Who allows, people to treat them a certain way, and their sons to treat their woman a certain way, and because they obliged by certain type of way of living. Fuck up. Let me tell you something.
I think
Let me tell you something.
that is victim blaming.
No.
Because you're
I'm
saying
not
she
blaming
allows...
anything.
No,
I'm not blaming anything.
Well, you say she allows men to treat her a
Listen.
certain way.
Because if a 6, 8, 12-year-old, 15-year-old, me brother, calls his mother, you're a bitch, fucking threat, kankerop, kill. You know what my mother would do to me?
Yeah, you wouldn't see the light of day.
I wouldn't see the light of motherfucking day, and that is kudos to black moms if you're recording. I'm so motherfucking sorry. I'm so motherfucking sorry. If a motherfucker, a black person, his mother, get pregnant, father not there, mother is struggling with the son. That is one of the hardest things to do for a to motherfucking raise a man. A man's man. That's one fucking hard thing to do.
Man?
No, que men die onhamber. Que men die galant, nice, with manners, and all of those things. That's hard for a woman to do. Because a lot of women don't have the perspective needed to make a man become a man. They automatically have this protective circle around their children, even if it's so. And mothers are most of the time harder on their daughters than they are with their sons, because they let the sons do more, because in whatever it is they thinking, he has to be a certain way.
But here's the thing.
And that's what I'm saying. If you're raising your kids as a single mom, let us say there's a lot of single moms out there. Yeah, if you're raising your kids and you are thinking about equality, you would never let your son disrespect another woman. You
No.
would never let your
Andy.
son disrespect you.
Andy.
Because you will knock the fucking front teeth out of his motherfucking mouth.
Andy,
Wait,
what damn me? Wait,
Hold on.
No,
Okay.
I am chief big shit in this particular situation. First, we got a thing to record because we're gonna go long.
Of is dit niet aan het recorden op die
No,
camera?
but we're in the middle of break, man.
Yeah,
it's
but
on
this
record.
is too good. This has to be. This is the in between the scenes.
This is in between the scenes. All right, but then look. All right, wait. Save that energy because we got another segment coming.
Nee,
we
wait.
can do that
Laten we
segment
dit
now.
even afronden and then you go to your segment.
Lag in neck. All right.
No,
I mean, it's
Sa
record.
akin na acaba.
No. Last point.
Minoti nada contra die feminism.
Nou, het
Right?
klinkt wel een beetje zo.
Sorry, but that is niet zo.
Alright.
Mita mostrar você como like umwe has to motherfucking put their feet down.
No, maar wait a minute. I have a whole problem with your whole argument.
Why?
Because why does it come down to the mother? Why? Because why you were saying a woman allows a man to treat her a certain kind of way. So why the woman? We're now talking about the single mother who is a problem because she don't know how to raise the kids.
Dat is een voorbeeld.
But why
No,
are
I'm
we?
not
Why?
saying she doesn't know how to
But
raise the
why
kids.
are we putting all the onus on the woman? Why are we not looking at the father? Why are we not saying, "Hey guys, stand up, be a
Listen,
man,
it's not a
take
blame
care
game.
of your."
It's not a blame
maar
game.
dat is exactly
it's not
feminism.
a blame game. No.
Yeah, well.
It's not a blame game. No. Listen, it's not a blame game. Majority, the truth, factual is that there are a lot of women of como diz dat? Alleenstaande moeders, como diz dat? Single moms, right? That's a fact.
Yeah.
Okay. So, whatever the reason is that they are single mothers, they are single mothers. That is the main conclusion. What do you do? Listen, man.
What do you do? What do you do when she's a single mother? That's the problem.
Listen.
Because we accept the fact that she's a single mother, so she should figure it out and raise her son right and knock the teeth out of his mouth. I say no. We should look also at the role that men have to play. Why is it okay? Yeah, she ended up single, so now deal with what you have.
If she has the motherfucking same energy, she would have got that father to respect her.
No,
that
but
man?
it's not the onus of me to make you respect me. You should be a decent person.
If you disrespect me, I will let you know that you need to respect me. Otherwise, we will go our separate ways.
But you cannot. Kijk, everybody has to be a decent human being and everybody has to be respectful. Now you're going to say, yeah, but the way it turned out is your own fault because you should have told the man how to respect you. No, you should be a decent human being and respect the woman, respect your kids, respect society.
And you think that comes with just by being birthed and okay, I'm a respectful person?
But how does the woman get that way?
By being a motherfucking woman, by taking her motherfucking position.
But how can she take her position? How does that go?
There you go.
Let me tell you something. Listen, dude, I'm not up for this shit. Yeah. Because she's obviously speaking to a different man. I'm just taking the heterosexual part. Yeah? Listen, dude, I'm not taking this shit. So you need to get your shit together or else I'm gone.
And that's why she ends up being a single mom.
Okay, fine. So that nigga wouldn't wake up.
But
Fuck
no,
him.
but I don't understand.
What do you do with your child?
No, but I don't understand your energy towards women. I don't. That is often.
I love women.
I know, but
chivalry ain't dead with me.
No, but okay, that is
women.
een heel ander verhaal. But listen, you got a whole lot of energy. The women should this, and you're telling me this, and the woman should kiko. But where is this energy? Where is this thing? If we're looking at men, why don't I hear this? The calling, into account.
Okay,
responsibility.
I understand what you're saying. I understand what you're saying.
See?
But you can always, even if it's men or women, you can always sit and wait for someone to respect you, or you will be respected. Catch my drift?
I'm catching
No,
you,
but-
but you
no,
are
but-
not catching me. But
no, but-
Zoinx
Amin
wanted
amin
to
ata
say.
ang paami
Zoinx
eko
wanted
gulodin
to
champier
say.
mes ko respect.
No. But I would want to
Yes.
get dirty into this one because I like Andy. I love Andy. I love you boys really. Like like y'all are brothers to me, right? But I gotta respectfully disagree, brother. I gotta respectfully disagree. And like you called an example in nature, right?
Of nature?
You called an example in nature. So I'll bring it back to nature if you don't mind. If you know what I mean. Something that has always sit wrong with me is how like Caribbean people, not even black people, just Caribbean people, deal with their pets, deal with the dogs in particular, right? I have witnessed, I've seen when you beat, when I tell you beat, you maltrata a dog. Every fucking day. Not once in a while, not whatever. Beat that dog every fucking day. That dog, technically, if its instincts are working and everything is working, if you beat that dog, you are an enemy, and that dog's supposed to fuck with you as well. The dog's supposed to bite you, whatever. But the dog is on the danig for whatever reason. You know what I'm saying? The system got it on the danig as well. When you done with that dog, all you gotta do is just, like you psych it a bit, and then the dog goes and it runs, whatever, right? This is what I know for a lot of women as well. It's not that they don't.
Wait a minute.
Hold on, woman.
Okay.
I'm on your motherfucking side. Give me a chance.
She's thinking, are you like...
No, I'm not
Yeah,
comparing
dog
it to
in the
okay.
I'm pulling his chain.
I am saying that a person, anything with a brain, can be conditioned. And the problem is, I hear what you're saying, and for me, when I hear you, I hear that you had a strong mother.
Oh,
Fuck yeah! There we go. That was your example.
yeah.
That
And
was
I
your
ain't pussy either.
That was your
But I had
example.
a motherfucking
That was your
strong-ass
example.
woman,
Okay.
like telling me like,
And so
nigga, what? I'm like, okay, mom.
Wait a minute, but
I
hold
didn't
on.
need a father.
But hold on,
I had
Andy.
one.
But hold on.
But I didn't motherfucking need a father.
No, but
Oh,
Andy,
man.
but wait a minute, but then let me give you the bird's eye view, no, Brethren, because I grew up with the same thing. That's in the minority. That's the rare. I have also.
What I'm trying to explain to her.
Pero, but your language, your tone, everything is given, and what she's saying, the onus to, hey yo, just pull yourself up at the bootstraps. If you got a beaten dog, that dog don't know that it can fuck around with the master. That's the problem. Believe it or not, there's parallels between that and Tula taught me, because the slaves were kept in line that same fucking way.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The spirit, the agency, the spine, the pride, the whatever the fuck, that was beaten out of them.
Yeah.
And women have had that from every fucking angle for generations.
But now you say yeah, but you are saying,
You know what I mean?
like, woman, get your act together.
No,
And
but I know what he's saying as well. But I'm saying,
I understand, and I think you are just reacting because Marlo said feminism, and bling, things went off, but you don't even know what I don't call myself a feminist, it's Marlo, and you don't even know what I stand for. I stand for equality, and eigenlijk the Dutch word is better, gelijkwaardigheid, because you cannot be gelijk. So with the same energy that you have and that you talking down to me and that you proclaim whatever, I would also put that same energy, me as a person, to, for example, fathers who don't get to see their children because the mother is saying, oh, whatever, he's a dad, beat that. No. So that same energy. So I just want gelijkwaardigheid, equality, and it doesn't matter.
I know what you're getting at, but the system is rigged.
But that's why.
The system is rigged. Eigenlijk de bossang voordeel.
Well, for rearing kids, but in other areas it's rigged in bosnaang voordeel. Dus I want to say it should just be a plain level field across the board. And I understand you say the system is rigged, maar you need people to fight the system. If not, we're gonna stay in the status quo, and that's not what we want. You mentioned slavery. Yeah, if people were the system is rigged, we would be slaves still today. So you need to start somewhere, and it doesn't matter. You make it seem like feminism is a bad thing, but it's that.
Did I?
Wow,
your energy
was a little bit.
No, you know what it is? No, wait. What
was I trying to get? Juist that sprong that is
No,
what you need to do to get your voice rightfully
No,
out
he's
there.
explaining what you need to do to get your voice rightfully out
okay,
there.
no, wait, hold on, back up.
So I wouldn't know because I'm a man?
No, but you're telling me what I should do or what feminists should do now or something. I'm not really sure what you were trying to do. But you just said, I'm telling you what you need to do.
But you have an opinion on that. You're not certain of what I'm trying to tell you, but you have an opinion on that already.
The two of y'all.
I'm reacting to what you're telling me.
Okay, so I'm saying, as a man,
Dat was wel duidelijk.
yes, that women, have the same rights. Women have naturally, not maatschappelijk. Niet maatschappelijk, want maatschappelijk gezien, waar in de wereld of in het Westen of overal ter wereld, zogenaamd hebben vrouwen een ondergeschikte rol. Maar er is niet voor niets gestaan, achter een sterke man staat een nog sterkere vrouw. Ja. Dus je ziet gewoon en je merkt dat vrouwen hebben de grootste rollen gespeeld throughout history of mankind. Ja? And you're saying, met de papje, die feminism, die kozen. No, I adore women.
But that's not what I was saying. That
No,
you don't,
but I'm like talking down on you, and I'm not talking down on you. I'm like, women nowadays, they feel like, oh no, pasobra talita ko nas niki. I have a strong mother. My mother is fuck you, brother.
Yeah.
So that is mijn realiteit. Dat is mijn voorbeeld.
What is your point?
My point is, other women should be fuck you too.
That is exactly what Marlo was trying to explain.
That it's not easy.
It's not easy.
Marlene, I get you. Other women should be fuck you, but is it then wrong for women who can say fuck you to teach other women that they can say that and how they should?
Oh, hell no.
Well, then the story is done.
Ja, toch?
De cirkel is rond.
Daarom zeg ik tegen je, ik ben er helemaal niet op tegen.
Alright.
I'm not against it. I'm just saying like, okay, let yourselves be known.
Right.
Are you waiting for a person who, or are you waiting for a person to respect you? Or are you go out and getting that respect you need or you want? You see what I'm saying? Yeah. I'm a very blunt person. Maybe that's why it comes as, oh shit, maybe you feel attacked. I'm very sorry. I'm very sorry. I'm very sorry. But I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Like, let it be motherfucking known I'm not to be played with. And you will be respected. Period.
All right, that was a natural stopping point. I agree, but it's not natural for everybody to think that way. So you need some people to pinpoint you, people, to tell you, hey, and that's what it's
That's
about.
what I think. That's what I have a lot of teach my daughter.
All right.
I told her everything. I told her all the sleazy parts. Hey, kontake boys nang. Kiki nasni. She came around with a guy who seemed very ugly to me. And I'm like, ew. You like that shit? And at the rest of the shit, I'm going to tell her my faults as a man. Because in the age of 16 to motherfucking 2021, all I'm thinking about is getting pussy. So,
pussy.
The society tells you, mooie sprookjes. Ja, je eerste liefde, je ontmaagding, kuturkoy vendeel. Ja, en die man zou bij je moeten blijven. That's a fucking rig. Fuck that. I told her, listen, when you give up your virginity, it has to be your motherfucking choice. Not to motherfucking please that motherfucker, which you like. He can never break you. Why not? Because it was your motherfucking choice. He had the motherfucking chance because you were in control of that shit. If he leaves you tomorrow or goes with your girlfriend, I don't want no motherfucking tears from you.
It's okay to cry.
No. Just know that is the factual world. That is reality. The one you give your treasure to He is not supposed to be.
It's a treasure. Fuck it, it's a treasure. Goddamn it.
Was it 1922?
Yo.
1922, I'm just talking.
No,
I'm
I
thinking
know,
that I respect women because I could have said pussy.
Yo,
Oh,
You said it before, so
yeah, but,
I mean.
but I'm thinking like, okay, no, me tingu like Abu Saku, I'm like pro women. I love women. Women have more power than they sense. To me.
Yeah. That is the disconnect.
And that is
the disconnect.
That is exactly, and society, how you're supposed to be, pictures on IG, kultura ko ipindew na. Listen, man, no, I hate of women. Fake, I hate that shit. Nami mama natural kusutete nanta akimita apreciabo mas. Di kong pasora but natural woman, but a birth by you. I wouldn't want it anything else. Si nota ladies, nota ba da por, tuna mi yu tete. Pasobra, say, but bota queen, but the mother of all things, but the motherfucking mother earth. The miracle happens within you.
Y'all.
Do you know who you are? Do you know your power? Do you know? Go and get that respect. Bam! You think different of me now?
No, it's the same thing.
Okay, sorry, I can't help you.
No, but I don't know what you say.
Sorry, I can't help you.
I don't know what you say. But no, but what, I don't know why you say that. In all seriousness, I don't know why you say I can't help you. Because what do you think I think?
No,
Oh,
this
Lord.
But I mean, otro awa. But digo mi no, mi di mi na mesmo cause. I'm like, okay.
But you said I can't help you, but
no,
you don't know.
I'm out of. Mi no sak mas kung mi explica.
No, but you said it like 15 minutes ago, so that was duidelijk.
May I?
You're gewoon a feminist, but you just don't know.
Yes, but.
But
Is
you're a feminist.
Is the feminist como de bisa ideal of a ideia de feminismo eta universal para tu rende?
No, aba bing explicar-me que o feminismo tá anto
No, me não explica porque o feminismo
aba bisa feminism it became something that they are anti-man, something like that. And ama bisabu, that is not my type of feminism.
Pero você que tá existe.
Misaku tem grupito, né? Zoals je de grupito assholes hebt. No, net zoals je assholes hebt, heb je vrouwen die dat dingen zijn. And I try to explain my views on what Marlo terms as feminism. I don't term it like that. I just want equality for all. And that's what you also want. You want to empower your daughter. I want all girls to be empowered. I want all boys to be empowered. I just want people to be equal and live in peace and harmony. That's it.
Okay.
I think.
The reality still is, you still have cuckoo niggas.
Of course.
And
of
cuckoo
course.
bitches.
And cuckoo bitches, yeah.
So they will always.
Okay, no, but there is a difference. If you have cuckoo, I don't like the word either. If you have cuckoo people, those should be individual cases. You have a lot of individual cases, but they're individuals. It should not be that they're a system. They should not be the source of the system.
No, but here's...
En daar kan je nog wel werk voor zetten.
May I? Just for 2 seconds.
You were already jumping in left, right, and center.
I am trying to bring some peace between two people that I love. That's why. But here's the thing.
There is no war.
But Israel
This is a nice discussion. I love it.
No, but here's the thing though, and with feminism, with Tula taught me, with all the things, the problem is that the vocal minority always goes forward. The vocal minority is a problem. The extreme of it. He's been burned by the vocal minority from what we consider fucking feminism. You check one man. And when I say you're a feminist, I'm not saying that you're that. I'm saying you pull up, you represent gang, and not just...
You are pro-empowerment of women.
Correct.
Nothing wrong with that.
And she is
nothing wrong with that.
And she is as well. She is not an extremist.
Yeah.
She is not an extremist. And you are not an extremist as well. And that's the thing. You know what I'm saying? But the extremists make the people that are a little bit closer to reality and the center also argue with each other. And that's what happened here this evening. Because you know what you went through, and both of y'all got baggage with it. I got baggage with it too, because when me and her first started talking as well, the same way. You see how you and her are going at it? Me and her had the same shit. You know what I'm saying? For like a lot of things, it's like, oh, what do you mean by that? What do you mean by that? Whatever. Over time, the relationship between me and her became a lot more suave. And it's like, I saw her real gangster. She saw my real gangster. Oh, he stands for this, but he's not an asshole. She stands for this, but she's not an asshole. She is this not the silent majority because she's one of the few that is on that side is actually championing that thing. But I know what you're talking about as well. In the Zinvan, you have a lot of vocal minority feminists that are like, cut off the penis, kill all the men, do all the thing, and one and zo. En dat
Waar vinden jullie deze mensen?
Oh, ze zijn overal.
Overal, hoor.
Kijk op Mustrami IG. There are a lot of IG pages.
Ja,
Could pinpoint.
So,
They say the weirdest things. I'm like, what the fuck? Really?
dude.
And I'm like, whoa.
let's not talk about how you call those vrijwillig celibate jongetjes.
Vrijwillig celibaat?
What did I have them?
Incels.
Oh, involuntary
Involuntary.
celibacy.
Pero
What does that mean?
Yeah,
What? I don't know
retarded
what
man.
you have never heard of about an incel?
No.
Involuntary celibate. So they can't get no pussy. They don't got no game.
They're assholes, and that's why they can't
and they're
get no
assholes,
pussy.
but they got the
then
power
they think
of the computer. They got the power of like internet and whatnot. So they make their voices heard or whatever. You check what I mean?
Uh-huh.
And like
So basically, those are frustrated men who can't get no pussy and hate women.
yes.
Uh-huh.
But then there,
that is the same thing as those feminists who say
Dat
cut
is
off
zielig.
dicks, I guess.
Dat is zielig. Ik
Maar dit
laat
is
me
het-
niet uit over die hardcore feminists. Weet je? Maar ik zeg wel,
No,
over die
pero-
jongens.
No, but here's the
Zij
thing
zijn
though. But
zielig.
here's the thing though. But here's the thing though. But
Okay,
here's
you
the thing, though.
point, and then we go to recording
But
this
here's the
next
thing though. And
time.
then last one, right?
Okay.
The fucked up part about any of this, so again, because I've been accused of like I've been Tula taught me like as well, right? Like I've been too black nationalist as well. I've been called up by people that I love and I know, right? The thing about it is that the extremists don't leave enough air or room for nuance where other people need to hear. And so when you stand on the thing, but you have nuance and exceptions and caveats and all the shit, nobody's willing to hear it because inmediatamente they hear that and they're like, oh, you're that's what it is. That's what I see. That's what I hear. That's it. You check what I mean? The problem is for like a lot of things, you said it right. Like it's a shame. We can come together. We can have a drink. We can have these conversations. We can have these conversations and not be mad at each other. We can have these conversations and even find each other, like, oh, I liked how she backed up me and whatnot. You know what I mean? That doesn't happen enough. That to come all the way back around to what the fuck are we doing? That's part of the reason
That's
why I have
why
this.
we have the show.
That's why I have this, because she and I immediately, I don't know why, I don't know how, but immediately we were on each other's nerves, but we liked each other. And in liking
Speak
each
for
other,
yourself, man.
you gonna clown me now, woman?